Let's go get it. What's up, world? I'm DJ. Meet you 2 times. This is the We Say
They Say
podcast. I got Dejuana in this motherfucker, a.k.a. Broken Combs. Got my man Hoffa in this bitch, Sonny M. Hoffa. And first off, and I got my man for the first time in the booth, my man Shooter. And it's also Broken Combs' first time in the booth. How's everybody doing? Starting with you. Shooter, ain't nobody had you fucked up?
Nah, man, the universe been on my side for the most part.
There's a lot of positivity in here. I'm loving it.
There's
good vibes in here.
Great vibes.
I feel like somebody going to walk in here like with the chakras and waist beads on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
What the? Why the fuck you say waist?
Sage.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Kyrie Irving. My bad. First of all, Hoffa, you look like you had a bad day. You and this motherfucker with a beat on. You all right?
Nah, this is my favorite. I'm comfortable.
Hey, today was the day somebody had them fucked up. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Today was the day.
Nah, I'm comfortable. Come on, you seen the way. If I have any chance to break out in a wife beater, I will. If I could go to work in a wife beater, I would.
Say less.
What's the point of, if nobody going to see you, why you got to dress up at work?
But people are, they are going to see you.
It's these people, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wyoming. Oh, y'all listeners in Wyoming. But speaking of, you ain't got no shirt on today. Today's topic will be back to school. So this is a back to school night for all of us parents. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the class. Today was the first day for it's PG County. Well, for the county that I'm from and where I live, my children just went back to school today. Y'all DC.
So sad.
Come on, man.
Y'all DC parents. Y'all kids went back a week ago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it looked like the second week bad. You ain't got no shirt on, bro.
No,
back to school good?
Man, my kids happy.
They happy. They like
to
school.
be back around other kids. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time. Even when I pulled up to the school, my son was like, damn, I haven't been here. He ain't say damn. He probably wanted to say damn, but he's like, I ain't seen this school in a long time. And it's really been like a whole school year and a half. So that's crazy. That's a difficult time for kids. So.
Shooter, your daughter went back to school today? She from the county?
Man.
We some county niggas.
She was so happy. Yeah, she on the Myrna side. She was so happy. Like, when I talked to her after school, she said, I'm ready to go back. She said she got a good teacher and everything, so yeah, she excited. So I'm excited for her.
Well, let's start with my first question. My first question, since our kids are going back from the panorama, they ain't been to school, what, year and a half?
Yeah, basically.
I'm going to start with you, Shooter. Do you feel like, as parents, everybody up here parent, do you feel like was it cool for us to allow our kids to go back to school? Because a lot of people got the option to make the decision to keep their kid at home. So do you think that it was like a good decision to send them back? Like, or are we all just making back? Because basically everybody sent their kid back. Everybody up here sent their kid back, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So we all sent our kid back. Did we make a bad decision?
I mean, to be honest, yeah, because I feel like since y'all decision was my decision, I sent my child back, and I don't really feel like the kids should have went back to school right now.
Okay.
The virus is still out here, and it's at a higher risk, so we got kids with how are they supposed to learn in an environment with masks on? They already got a short attention span, so it's like I don't know. I really wish that we could have still had the virtual learning, but
I like your what you said. So you said our decision is your decision. So basically, because all the other kids is going back, you don't want to have your daughter left out.
And it's gonna be nothing for her to do. She wants to be back in school. You know what I'm saying? So it was a tough decision, but.
Yeah, do what you got to do. Yeah. Hoffa?
Man, I voted for my kids not to go back to school, but It's minority versus majority, so I didn't really have the option. It's a lot of pros. Kids need engagement. Virtual learning. Honestly, I slacked as a parent. Like when it was like I think the pandemic started kind of like February, and then they decided to shut everything down. I was on my A game, but then the next school year, it's like I'm teleworking. Got 2 kids, Wi-Fi slow, you know what I'm saying? My son in there jugging I'm like, what you doing in school today? I go check on him. He got another laptop in front of that one. He watching the game. He finessing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, oh, you got to do your job. you got to be a parent and you got to be a teacher. Shit go down, like Wi-Fi go down, or like, you know, because everybody's on the bandwidth. So it's like you get on the beltway. If everybody on the beltway at the same time, it's going to be traffic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know it's a lot of dangers as far as but we don't know. Honestly, they said this shit, all these variants, we don't know when this shit going to happen.
Right.
And I know the devil don't need no advocate, but we talking about, if I'm going out doing my thing, I'm still around my kid. You know what I'm saying? So like, am I really being the safest I can be?
Right.
It's kind of like a walking contradiction. So I feel like with the kids, our kids go to the same school.
Okay.
They got boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you wearing a mask, what's the difference between you wearing a mask in school or when I take you to the playground, or if I take you to Chuck E. Cheese? It's the same interactions.
Okay.
So that's how I feel about it. I mean, I just feel like kids need to be around other kids, and it was time. Because we don't know when, if we knew when it was going to end,
Right.
If it was an end date, cool. But we don't know when it's going to end.
Right.
This my bad. This my thing. First of all, I think the masks are bullshit, for one. Like, how do people contract the virus? I don't think not one person was actually like coughed on and got the virus. Like, people just wake up and be like, they feel sick, and you know what I'm saying? They go to the hospital, they found out they got it. So how are our kids safe at school? You know what I'm saying? Like, then they not even gonna keep the mask on. You know, them things coming down.
Right. They touch something, wipe their eye. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, essentially, if that's the case, then they're not safe nowhere. So why not send them back to school? They're not safe at home because ain't nobody keeping their kid in the house 24/7. So I mean, aren't they? They can catch it anywhere.
To be like you said, they're not safe nowhere. But it's all about where are they the safest. You know what I'm saying?
You be going out?
Nah, man, work, and I go out when I have to.
Oh,
For
yeah.
the most
Well,
part,
I ain't gonna lie. I be outside. I was outside the whole, when them flights was cheap as shit. Oh, Houston, $76? Get me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna act like, and then I caught COVID. So I know how that shit fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things is you just taking precautions. You know what I mean? And I just feel like with virtual learning, I feel like the kids were not as engaged. The teachers were upset. We all know, we all parents. Teachers were tired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they weren't doing homework, and then my kids just weren't fully engaged. And I feel honestly like a lot of kids probably digress.
Yeah, your job is harder. You in the house. You got to grade. It's different when you grading papers at your desk at work. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you like, look, I'm at work. I'm gonna log in. But when you in the house and you got to grade all them papers, it's like, man, shit. They got their own kids running around. You know what I'm saying?
And kids have the access. Like, okay, guess what? Like, my son, like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm on my work. I'm like, nigga, it's been 30 minutes. Where the fuck this nigga at? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you can just get up and go to the refrigerator. You know what I mean? You can. It was too much freedom.
It
Because
was no structure.
no structure. And kids need, look, adults need structure. We barely have discipline.
That's where it come in there. If you got structure in your household, like my daughter, for the most part, her ass, she'll fall asleep. But as far as like getting up, nah, 'cause she get up, I'm gonna ask her, what the hell, where you going? What are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that structure, it really start at the household. Like my daughter, she know what's up. Like, you in school, you know you can't be on your iPad, ain't none of that. When you go on your break, yeah, you can get your little 15, 20 minutes on your iPad, but when you in school, nah, I'm taking that with me or it's going to be off.
My son's just finessing. Like, one
Oh,
of
yeah,
my
all
sons
kids finesse.
hit a charger. I'm like, yo, then I had to use PTO to go run to Staples to go get a charger. Then that motherfucker didn't work. And then, like,
It is stressful.
or I had a teacher that was fucking, like, I would get an email like, yeah, he's out for 3 days. I'm like, when the fuck do this? I ain't going to say no names, but I'm like, God damn, my nigga. So I asked, I be like, yo, you don't got class at 2:45? Oh, he's not in today. Where the fuck is this motherfucker at?
Right.
That's what I was speaking on in regards to the structure. Like, speaking for us, we had administrators teaching classes. We, like you said, overworking the teachers and whatever the case may be. So, like, in regards to the pandemic hitting us and then them trying to counteract it with this virtual learning, wasn't nobody prepared for that.
Yeah.
And being ill prepared, tried to, mesh everything together, get everything together so that they can have some type of, learning curriculum for the kids. And then it just was like, okay, we'll sit you in front of a computer and y'all gotta learn. Like, that didn't work for my kid. No matter how, sit down, you got break here, break there, this, that, the third, da-da-da-da. Or pay attention while you in class. Nobody want. We as adults don't want to sit in front of a computer for 8 hours. So that's that.
And teachers were super frustrated. I seen how they was talking to some of the kids. I'm like, I was like, hold on, slow down. I'm like, you ain't have to go there, but they people too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure on them. And like me, I can't. Even at work, if they give me a training module on a computer, I'm going to just skip past all the steps, bam, completed. Right. If you put me in a classroom, I'm engaged, it's easier for me. And I think that's the issue with a lot of people. You got to realize what kids can learn, via virtual or, no, they need to be in this motherfucking class.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit because you don't know how many times I got caught on there in my drawers walking past the camera and shit.
It's endless wild
and my wife beater.
Heard and said and seen on them computers.
But what my kids teaching me in the background like, tell your daddy pull his pants up. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Shit. Like, God damn, I hate that shit. But to you, Squeaks, do you feel like the kids should have went back to school?
It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation. Piggybacking off of what Hoffa said, it's like, us being adults having to go out and be in the world and then coming back and then having to interact with your child. The safest place you should be is in your house, but we don't know how the virus is contracted or how it's spread or however it's going. We just living the best to our abilities. So, you got to do what's best for the situation. So, I'm not opposed to them being back in school because, again, having that structure, them being around the kids, it being a comfortability between the students and the teacher, all that good stuff, I feel like it's beneficial for the kids to learn because, like I said, mine wasn't really, engaged over the computer. So I feel like being back in school is a good thing, but I'm scared as hell to, get somebody and they got COVID. And I'm like, what? Especially they don't know how COVID is affecting the kids and stuff like that. So
they heard the first week, like 4 kids at KIP in DC got it. Like
they've been getting burnt up.
Bro, that shit's scary.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Me personally, I guess like y'all said, I don't see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like we all gotta still make money to provide. Some of us we gotta be around people to make money. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we outside. Like you said, I was hopping on them flights too, getting the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's yeah. Like and mind you, my kids my daughter dances and my son plays basketball. That shit took a little break in the beginning, but that shit this summer, that shit was moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all about the trip I took to Mississippi. It was probably like 5,000 people in that motherfucking arena. You know what I'm saying? My daughter out there dancing. So it's like, you in a classroom with 30 kids. You know what I'm saying? And they are in there. Of course, they taking the precautionary actions. You know what I'm saying? Making sure all the kids got hand sanitizer, wiping stuff down more than normal.
They got filters in your classroom?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, they definitely are taking precautions.
I thought it was just my class.
So it's like they doing more shit at the school than we doing in the motherfucking house.
They wouldn't even let me in the school.
Right. That's what I was about to get.
They don't let us in
school either.
But I'm not mad at that. But you'll have these same people. You see that college game?
The one in Maryland?
Nah. Who played? Was that? What was that University? That was UVA or VTech?
I don't know. It don't matter.
Yeah, like you can't tell me you worried about your kid for real, and nigga, I just saw you at Rose Bar.
Right.
No mask, which time because you could be bringing it back to your kids. So now I understand that you can control the engagement that you have.
Yes.
With what you doing, but people not doing that, and that's the only thing that I hate. Like I'm not going to get on this. I'm not pro-vaccine. I'm whatever you want to do.
Pro-choice.
That pro-choice. You know what I'm saying? Your body, your choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that. But don't tell me that when I follow you on Instagram, you don't be having your mask on. And that's cool because it's hard. Like, I'm over here. How the fuck we going to do a podcast with mask on?
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So, to me, just like everyday life, you got to be as careful as you can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But things happen.
There's no point in living in fear.
I don't disagree.
I always, but whatever gonna happen. So if it's meant for me to go out in 2021 from a fucking COVID, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So how do y'all feel about vaccinations? You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of our kids. Well, you have a teenager, right? But other than that, none of our kids are old enough to get it. But
And that's what I'm. So I'm not. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead. I want.
That's what I don't get, because I don't act like I'm well versed in science. Why can't kids get vaccinated?
Right.
I don't. Does anybody know? I don't know, because if we'll work. Go ahead. You know,
So
the black women know.
That's
why we need black women.
This is my theory.
Okay.
So essentially, when you get vaccinated, they're taking a strain of whatever you're getting vaccinated and injecting it in your body so that your body
Speaking to the hoochie, please.
so that your body can gradually build a natural immunity to the whatever they're injecting you with. So seeing as though that they don't know how the virus will affect children, and our lungs are way progressed than a 5, 7, anything below 10-year-old.
Okay.
Our lungs are way developed, and we are decomposing on the inside by the virus. So if we inject it into the young kids and something was to happen, they get sick, it's just like giving them a death sentence. So that's why I personally think that they don't vaccinate young kids.
I've heard and I've seen kids, getting it, and they take it like. I feel like their cases be mild, and like adults be going through it, because you got to think kids are not smoking, they're not drinking.
Right.
Well, see, that's where the controversy comes in, because it was a case. I want to say it was like a 32, 36-year-old man, not drink, don't smoke, runs on the daily, and he died from COVID.
Yeah.
So
and honestly, this is what I think. Not even the doctors know. I would feel more confident if, we trying to figure this shit out, because.
That's how they was doing it at first. At first they was like, we winging it. Now it's just like, okay, well, now you need to get it.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Here you go.
So, like you said, my man, he hit me. We was just smoking, right?
Pause.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. He called me on his mobile phone, right? So I was just
on
with
his
him.
razor.
He
Got
said,
it.
"Fool, I just want to let you know, man, go get tested, because I was dealing with a young lady. We were sexually, active, and she got it."
Okay.
So I'm like, the first question, I'm like, "You eat the pussy?" I'm sorry, I don't be talking about the.
Because y'all was sharing a drink.
No, I'm just saying, because I'm.
How did we get here?
Nah, no, look. But he said he was kissing her and all that stuff. He went and got tested. Negative. He waited 3 days. Negative. He got tested again. I got tested. Like, how you don't get it? Just like you said, we talk about
how you get it.
like you're exchanging bodily fluids. You ate the pussy. You probably ate the butt. He a nasty nigga. You know what I'm saying? You kissing her. You're the closest you can be to somebody who has. You know what I'm saying? How you don't get it?
Right.
I don't understand that. But it ain't for me to understand.
Yeah.
I just hope this shit get up.
Some people be asymptomatic, and that's a separate test that they're now doing for asymptomatic people.
Yeah.
When you asymptomatic, you don't show no symptoms. I guess it's not. You can't track it because you don't know if you're transmittable or not. But there's a whole separate test for asymptomatic people.
Yeah. But you basically can't be safe enough to say the mask work. You will literally have to wear a mask all
In the
day, every day
shower.
around your kids. Like no bullshit.
It's no nothing. You can't leave your house.
Yeah.
That's just that on that. Everybody would be inside the house.
I'm gonna tell you. What if they make it mandatory? Like, what if our kids were old enough to get, hypothetically speaking, if our kids were old enough to get it and they made it mandatory?
No, sir.
If you
But
don't
you
know,
don't.
Mandatory, so they gotta get it.
Mandatory.
No, I mean like, you got
mandatory, like how they make it a mandatory for us.
like for some people, they in order to go to work, you got to get
you
it.
See, that's why I'm glad
you can legally deny vaccination, any vaccination.
Oh, okay.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
Like,
niggas
so
be
I'm
getting
glad I
niggas
work
don't
for
even
myself
niggas be
because
keeping
I'm
their
not getting it.
beards. They be getting shaver waivers. If you can get a shaver waiver, you can get a vaccine
Why is
waiver.
it shaver waiver?
Certain
If you
jobs
got-
they make you cut your
if you
beard
got
and
like
right,
firefighter,
and you can get a
Pseudofolliculitis,
you can get
like
a
you bump up easy, like
Yeah.
right here. You know what I'm
Say that
saying?
word again.
Pseudofolliculitis.
Okay.
I got a doctor that'll pat. If you got the money, he don't give a fuck if you got the shit or not. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
'Cause I had to shave my shit because I had a security job.
Right.
I look like an oatmeal cream pie. I'm just built to have a beard now. And the thing is,
It's a
now
rapist.
don't get me wrong, I was still the man without one. But when I finally grew one, like if I cut it, this bitch going to grow back tomorrow. And it just looked dumb. And I'm old now, so I'm not getting shape ups every week. I get a shape up every time my mom say, "You alright, son?" You know what I'm saying? if my mother say I'm down bad, alright, then I'm hit Sabre. Shout out Sabre. You know what I'm saying? Can I plug real fast? VIP Cuts Bowie. So anyway, yeah. So
Shout out black businesses.
yeah, I got a doctor. Holler at me. You need anything?
Shave away
They
with
give away vaccination cards.
Man, I ain't nah. Now you trying to get the, you
Yeah,
want the
nah, for
alphabet
real.
boys on me now. I don't know nothing.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure
We'll talk
oh
later.
bullshit.
But now to answer your question, I wouldn't. My child wouldn't get
They
it.
getting
I'm not
homeschooled?
getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I told you earlier, man, that homeschool. I thought about that, but that shit's so expensive. Like, it ain't like you could just be like, all right, I'm gonna sit home and teach you. Like, nah, that shit like $700 per child. Like,
You gotta get
they not
credited.
playing. Yeah,
All that, and then you still gotta work.
exactly.
So how do you bring an income to your household? So it's like life. You always got to make a sacrifice. I honestly, I never wanted to get vaccinated. I'm still sketchy of it, but I got vaccinated because I caught COVID, and nigga, I was
It's a mommy.
my man hit me. He was 2 days. He was like, "You good?" I
Zombie.
said, "Nigga, I'm fucked up." I was fucked up for like 11 days, and I know some people who were cool. I couldn't do nothing. Like, I ain't want to talk on the phone. I ain't want to look at Instagram. I ain't want to do shit. I was sleeping and sweating. So I was like, yo, if I ever contract this again, I don't want to go through what I went through. And the thing is, just like they doing, not trying to get on no fake hotep shit. You know what I'm saying? But the government, they can't make it mandatory, but they're trying to make it involuntary mandatory. So that means like, okay, yeah, you don't got to take it, but if you want to go to Shoppers, you got to be vaccinated. Well, how the
Right.
fuck you going to get your food? Yeah. Oh, but if you want to enjoy a sporting event, you got to be vaccinated. Nigga, I want to go see the anonymous team play my team.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So they're basically, they can't make you, but they can make you.
That's how they going.
That's how they going. But that's the government going to do whatever the fuck. What we going to do? Overthrow the government? If you're, just imagine your daughter, right? She wants you to go on this field trip, but they say all the parents, volunteers got to be vaccinated.
Right.
You don't want to disappoint your child. I mean, maybe some people would just say fuck it, but yo,
Hey,
those.
Lily.
We
I love
following
you,
the
Lily.
bus.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
And we going to the zoo. All right, we in the bus behind. We
Oh,
on the
that's-
crowd behind the zoo.
But you might not be able to interact with the kids. Maybe I don't know some bullshit. No, and I
No,
don't
for
know
real.
this.
I feel you.
You know what I'm
Me
saying?
and my kid, we lit.
Yeah.
So
Nah, and respect. But it's just some things, man, like, especially as dads, I just met you. But I know, I can tell my man wouldn't have no bad men around. You know what I'm saying? I value these moments and memories, you know, with my kids. I take pride in being a father. And I think this generation is different from the generations before. So when people really, not trying to get off subject.
No, you good.
But when people talk about, man, people don't be there for their kids. I be looking at all the niggas I hang with. I be like, I know it's true, but I don't see it.
Right.
My father, excellent dad. My grandfather, excellent grandfather. I can't let them down. I created these little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like, any moment I got. So if I can take off to go to a field trip, because I know how I felt when my dad came on a field trip. Yeah, my pops here.
Right.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels when they drop McDonald's off to my school. So guess what? I'm going to pop off. Yeah, we leaving early to go to Rita's.
Right.
That might be bad parenting to some, but guess what?
I
don't care. That's
I don't
how
care.
I maneuver. That's the bond. Because one thing I want my child to grow up to be a rapper making diss songs about how I was never there. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know the roles reverse. Because when we get old and we can't take care of ourselves and
They
this and
gotta
that,
take care
your
of us.
children won't remember if you was there or not.
Yes.
I remember my mom being there. My mom didn't know shit about basketball. I'm down Greenbelt. This one, the Old Navy. This is like the first Old Navy. Man, we was telling teams. I played for the PG Jaguars. We telling teams you going to Russia, all this shit. Them white motherfuckers is like, oh yeah, $20. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
This and
right.
that. My mother was out there on them hot nights. You know what I'm saying? My mother finessed me today. had me doing some shit I didn't want to do. But guess what? I remember those times when she was fucked up and still like. When I be fucked up, I'm like, yo, my parents was really sacrificing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they raise me right, I don't want to have to sacrifice. I really want to ball and take all of us to Dubai. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But until I get to that point, it's some sacrifices. Man, my son the other day, I left my wallet in the house and I had like $6. I was like, man, we just want to eat in the house. He's like, man, I want Chick-fil-A. I said, how the fuck I'm gonna make Chick-fil-A work with $6?
Right.
Went in there, got the little kids meal. He a little nigga. He don't eat that much. That shit was like $5.98.
Yeah.
I said, thank you, God.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because that Chick-fil-A made his day.
Right.
And that's what
Chick-fil-A
we
will make your
superheroes. Because soon, like my oldest son, he fuck with me. But now he know, like, I'm a regular nigga. You know, I just had him. My youngest, he going to think I can beat you in basketball. I can beat you in fighting.
Right.
I'm the flyest nigga. Y'all niggas are bummy. He's not wrong on the last one. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
nigga,
right.
I want to be a superhero for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, fool. Let me ask y'all another question about back to school. What age or grade do you feel as a parent you need to stop coming up to the school as far as the first day?
Never.
You're a mom. I get it.
But I got a girl, so never.
So you,
I'm up there.
you
Especially high school.
every
no, so
first
on the
day.
first day of school, you take
Bruh,
you're
on the first day
walking
of
her
school,
to class.
I might walk her, bro. Yes, bro. I'm trying to go see the teachers and all that.
Oh yeah, nah.
They need to know who I am for sure.
Absolutely.
They need to know that male presence is there. That's
Oh yeah, that's her father. Even if they don't know me, they gonna know what I look like. I already get stereotyped because I got dreads, so they already gonna think I'm on some shit. Don't mess with her.
It's a thug.
Nah,
Yeah.
not even that, bro. It's just I got a girl.
You gotta
I'm
scare
not-
them like that,
bro,
though.
And I got my daughter.
Gotta nigger it out
pretty,
sometimes.
bro. I'm
Got
not
it.
playing.
Gotta
I ain't
figure
playing
it out.
about it.
Man, I
That's
feel.
a hard ER.
I feel.
Yeah. I done definitely came up there in a polo, and then I had an issue with another parent because he was trying to bully my son. So, you know, he's ambiguous looking. So he probably thought I was coming from the carryout or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I came up there, I came like, yo, what's up? And he was like thrown off because
Right.
like he was saying something. I was like, you know, our sons are too young. I said, we could just step outside and run the fade. And then the president at the time was like, oh, I gotta what? So now you know you can't fuck with my son. So I feel that.
Yeah, nah,
especially
that's fine.
you know having a daughter. Me, it's the last year for my oldest. These niggas
Right.
don't care.
I was about to
Honest-
say. I was. How old is your oldest?
13, and I was in a dilemma because it's one of those things. Shout out to both of my beautiful the mothers of my sons. I never want to make it seem like I'm showing favoritism,
Okay.
and it's sometimes I'm not saying they think that, but maybe it's a thought that I just have in my head because it's like, why go see this one son and not the other?
Right.
And these motherfuckers live far away. You know what I'm saying? But I made it work, and that's
Right.
what men just got to do.
Yeah.
I made it work. I went to go see my oldest son. I went to go see him first,
Okay.
but I just went early. You know what I'm saying? So he just know I'm there, and then I went to go see my youngest son. But he wasn't. He was so geeked to see the other kids. He was like, "Yo, are they just still here?"
Right.
I'm like, nigga, this might be your last year too. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But I just want them to know I always got their back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that kids would think I don't got their back.
Yeah.
My kids would think I don't have their back if I don't come up. Cause so reason being asked. So today, my children started 4th grade. I didn't go to the school. I seen both of them off the school, but I didn't go. Number one, I knew we couldn't come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But at least you saw them though.
Right. Absolutely. Of course, you gotta see your kids for your first day of school because I had both of their supplies, so they had to come. They both was with their mothers, so they had to come
You just
by.
got your supplies last night.
Who me?
Yeah.
No, I had it.
Nigga.
I had it.
Nigga.
Niggas
Nah.
like, oh, Shipper Top Staples closed.
No, fuck Staples. Niggas with the shoppers. Shoppers closed at 12.
Shoppers got school supplies.
Yes,
They cheaper than
nigga.
Staples.
I ain't
Nah,
look.
they
Fuck
probably
it.
tax
At 11 o'clock, fuck the price.
Yeah.
11 o'clock on a school night, fuck
But
the
you know
price.
some Staples have self checkout.
You're incriminating
Swipe,
yourself.
swipe.
Oh,
Nah,
look.
I saw the
I
documentary. I
heard.
ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
But
You
nah.
already got the alphabet boys on me. Don't try to throw the. You try.
I was trying to help you
I'm
out.
telling you, they gonna be at the door outside the stoop. But nah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe because I was the way I am, and I know my kids aren't me. But I ain't gonna hold. My mother put me on a bus first day of kindergarten. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no. She came pick me up, or I think she might have made me get on the bus, but then met me at the school type shit. This all, but I wasn't fucking with it. Matter of fact, I missed the bus on purpose. That's what it was. I lied and faked like I left something so I can miss the bus because I was like, I ain't getting on that motherfucker without you. But I just feel like, me personally, my children, I feel like if the panorama didn't happen and we were able, this was my last year. I feel like 5th grade, 6th grade, middle school, I'm not coming up there on the first day. We got back to school night for parents. I'm gonna come to back to school night because how many of them? I don't know how many times my mother came to back to school night after 3rd grade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably still try to participate in those things when they get to middle school and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like I don't
You
think
go to back to school night?
I go to back to school night.
But see, you got a son and a daughter, so he
Right.
gonna be able to.
Right.
It's a little different. Me.
Nah, I feel you. Cause yeah, like they in the same grade, they go to the same school. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like I ain't coming up there. Like at a point in time when I got like 11, 10, 12, I don't want my mother coming up here with me. Like like you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. For the sake, it ain't even really just myself. It's them. It's like I don't feel like you even want me here. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get it twisted. I asked. Even today, I was like, I don't think they're gonna let us in. Do you want me to come in? Like, man, I'm good.
I think as long as you see them, and you don't have to see them because you might gotta work. You know
Right.
You might have multiple children.
Yeah, that don't
just live. You know,
that don't
like
make or break a good dad or a bad mom.
I saw my oldest at his house, not at his school.
Okay.
And my youngest, I went to his school because I just feel like I love them the same, but I love them differently because they're two. I feel like my oldest, he doesn't need to be coddled. He doesn't need that emotional support.
He's a teenager. So like you said, do you even think he wants you to come? He started high school or he's still in middle school?
Nah, he in middle school.
Okay. You think he wants you coming up there?
No, but I think he was indifferent. It wasn't like, oh, why did you come?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was, it's all right, cool.
Okay.
You know, I'm starting school. I don't really want to go back to school.
Right.
I know he didn't, he could be at home all day because he burned the PS5 up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my youngest, they're different.
Right. And what grade is your youngest in?
2nd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's 2nd grade. So
he didn't care either.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he was so geeked to see that they had a Father's Day thing.
Over the break.
But I went up there, it was like 4 niggas up there. I'm like, yo, I could have stayed home.
Yeah.
But my son, he was geeked to have me up there. He saw them other kids. I was watching full time. I don't know the Adam Sandler, Big Daddy, some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was watching that motherfucker by myself. But I still took him because I felt like he was excited for me to. He was probably manipulating me because he knew there was gonna be other kids there. But finesse the system,
right?
But nah, it also depends on the parent. Like I used to be sliced when my mother used to come to the school because I knew that
on the first day. I'm speaking for first day. I'm not speaking just popping up.
It ain't bothered me.
Okay.
To be honest, because from when I was younger, I rarely got in trouble when I was in school. But whenever she was coming to the school, she was most likely gonna bring me some shit or coming to get me early.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, bring me McDonald's during lunch. All the other kids looking like. So when they see my mother, say, oh damn, she probably got something for sure. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the parent too. Like if you got a strict ass parent, like you don't want your parent up at the school.
But it
depends on the parent too. So
I was that nigga that when my mother came to the school because I was acting up or something, I stayed true to myself. I didn't fake like I was doing work when my mother at the door. I was really off some goofball. I probably acted worse when my mother was there because I'm like, it's crazy that I thought like this at a fucking 11 and 12-year-old. I'm
psychopath.
Like, kill yourself. You came up here to see how I act in school.
Man.
My teacher called you and said, I act this way. When you come, why am I pretending to act another way? Because that's not what she called you for. She called you to see this. This is what I'm doing.
So you don't get in trouble.
Right, but I do my work. I just was a clown. I was a class clown. But I did my work.
But there's a grade for behavior.
Right. I was the nigga.
That brings down your GPA if you don't do good in that subject.
Not in fucking Longfields. It didn't.
Gotcha.
That shit, it's just, you get, like, I wasn't.
Where Longfields? DH? Or Richie Road?
Marlboro Pike, right behind the Burlington. No, Burlington across the street from the mall. It's
gotcha.
Longfield's behind there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Forest Creek Elementary for real. That's
Gotcha.
what the fuck that was.
Gotcha.
But,
You're a survivor.
Yeah, facts. Exactly. No bullshit. And I ain't even live around the creek. So, yeah.
Why the fuck would you go over
Because
there?
of the houses. I
Gotcha.
was living when I first moved to Maryland, I was living with my grandfather and he
Gotcha.
lived behind the creek. So
Okay.
it was Forest Creek and the little 40 houses around Forest Creek.
Gotcha.
They went to Longfields and that's where I was staying at the time. And that's where the fuck I went.
Okay.
But, yeah, I ain't like I was being me. Like it's like you want to see how I act, that's how I act. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm gonna switch it up real fast.
Yeah, I ain't never switch it up.
Because teachers ain't that smart. You know what I'm saying? So I could like, if I got you in a room with my mom,
You're
first I
terrible
already
talking
got the
about some teachers
emotional
not that
bond.
smart.
You know what I'm saying with her? So I already got the empathy from her. I'm gonna burn your ass up.
See, my mother wasn't sweet, so she already fuck all that empathy. She gonna know if you bullshitting on that. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
oh, that shit ain't gonna work.
What the fuck? That's not how you be fucking acting. No.
I didn't have these problems in school.
Congrats to you. It's a fucking scholar.
You ain't never get in trouble.
I got in school suspension one time. in high
So
school.
you
I said one time in high school, and that's it.
new story.
And it was because I didn't have on my proper uniform. That's why I got sent to in school suspension.
And this is high school,
Yeah, I know you
right?
feel
I say it had to be high school
you feel
because you know.
But you have your belt.
I think because we were supposed to have them.
Oh, you went to a private school?
I went to
First of
private.
all, you're old as shit. By the time you were out of high school, the whole entire county had to wear uniforms. So
I
we
was
all
about to
did.
say,
So
why the
yeah, we. I know you're part of that era where you used to eat school lunch outside at the bench and table. Y'all used to get to leave
I used to
school.
drive to KFC.
Yeah, I'm here. I said y'all get to leave. We had to.
Honey
we had
Bobby
to-
and
we had to
wings.
skip
Yeah, we had to
school.
leave
So, yeah.
and sneak
no,
out.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all.
you
locked
came
up.
back.
They was bringing
Yeah.
the paddy wagon.
Right, shit was real.
We had McDonald's, Wendy's, 7-Eleven, all the.
Yeah, we're the generation that started the uniform shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we was
Yeah.
flying.
And
So
we was
I'm
flying,
here.
yeah,
Yeah, I
every
was
day.
flying to middle school. After
Hey,
Jackson, it was a dub.
Every day I wore the same thing. They used to make us wear our shirt. We used to have to wear a red or a black shirt.
Yeah,
And
with
you
y'all
should either be
khakis.
a red or a
And
black
I
hoodie.
didn't.
And no, ain't no damn khakis. I'm wearing my North Face sweats every day. Wore them Joes every day. Swear.
You supposed to wear khakis, fool.
Yeah, I'm hip.
And y'all shit had y'all logos on it. Y'all pull up. Y'all had a special look. Y'all had a logo
Yeah, we had- it was embroidered.
and then they
had-
had
it
Lux
had the
T's.
Cavaliers
Remember Lux
on
T
it.
had the
Oh,
little
yeah.
sleeve.
Ultimate Connection,
Yeah.
Jones.
Oh yeah.
Full time out with the tight neck. I hate a loose neck tee. No, seriously. So y'all had the state trooper polos.
Pretty much, yeah. But I'm all the way to the top.
Oh man.
So-
Nah,
You missed the
was-
button. It got
No,
it's-
I didn't have
Oh
it.
shit.
I didn't have it on at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
hated them fucking shirts.
Them motherfuckers
crazy.
was thick as shit too. I
And
was
they was big, like
no homo.
Why did they start uniforms? Because they felt like bullying people were
Yeah,
getting teased.
niggas was getting bullied. Niggas was
You
getting
old.
robbed. Niggas was getting
it
they
was
joked.
it was the North Face and the
Yeah, Eddie Bauer,
But no,
the,
Eddie Bauer was like 96, 98.
no, what's the,
I'm sorry.
What's the
Helly Hansons.
Yeah,
The Tech
that.
Fleece? Oh.
We was wearing Helly Hansons in middle school. I mean high school.
Yes.
It was straight
It
North
was
Face.
It was the
Nah,
North Face
North
and
Face.
Hellies.
Niggas was
But
getting-
And
niggas was,
Sabiato.
but no, niggas was killing people for their EBs.
Oh yeah, no question. I
Like,
remember that.
and we still never got uniforms.
Yeah, y'all the reason we started wearing uniform.
All right.
Y'all are the generation that made us start wearing uniform.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah,
y'all fucking Suitland Rams. Y'all look, Shooter went to Suitland. He is Suitland.
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
too. You was old as shit out of there by the time he got there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all never even knew that y'all went to the same high school. Yeah.
But no, but once I know you automatic. That's the Suitland community.
Oh man.
If you
Yeah,
you a
we
Ram
good.
like nigga, what's good? You at the bar? What you drinking?
Yeah, that bullshit.
So that's how the Rams
real life.
did?
That's how it is.
We locked down.
I wanted to be a Ram.
Yeah,
can't
he
believe-
was so bad he did. I wish you would have came over. It would have been lit.
Oh, I
Suitland
already
was
know.
crazy.
I wouldn't have got a scholarship fucking with y'all.
Suitland was crazy.
Nah, you still would have. You still would have got
No,
it.
for sure. What year you come out?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He was a hooper.
Nah, you probably would have went to the league if you would have came over here.
I don't disagree though.
Cause we
I don't disagree
we
to
would have
that.
had fun, but I still would have made sure you was on your shit.
Yes, sir. That fuck shit. That would make hey, nigga, your class, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
League D2 full scholarship.
Why?
Which is still magnificent. That league.
Fuck you. You ain't know me when I was 18, fool. You met me at 20.
You think you would have went to league?
Absolutely.
No, he would have won.
I won't do it. At a 4A school? Shit.
Nah, you was a dog, but
grass.
we really had some dogs in Suitland.
I get that, but first of all, 08 was
Bad
Suitland's
coaching.
worst year ever.
We're not gonna do this, guys.
All
Okay, I'm
man,
sorry.
We're
You're
just-
right.
No bullshit. Hey, look.
You're right.
I feel like it's going down.
Black women, you see how black
That's a
women
fact.
keep black
That's
men
a
on
fact.
track?
Hey, look.
You're right. Back to school.
No bullshit. 08
gonna
though.
do this.
08 was Suitland's worst year ever in basketball.
What
I would
she
have
just
recorded.
say?
I know. I just had to get that out.
I
I just had to get that out. I just had to
Two-
get that out.
2 o'clock
I mean,
in
it's
the morning.
back to school at Suitland High School. We talk about Suitland High. But look, I got another.
Any basketball debate is going to lead to LeBron. So LeBron, is he stacking? All right, go.
Hey, nah, look. Okay, so here's another thing. So we talk about back to school. I want y'all to give me some do's and don'ts. What's a do and a don't for you, shoot, on the first day of school?
Don't
You
wear
want me to
no
go
old
first?
shoes. Don't wear
Don't
no old shoes.
Okay.
You gotta. I don't look. I
That's a
don't care
don't.
if you.
Got it.
You gotta get your kids some fucking. Don't do them like that because kids.
Okay, on the first day, cause I know mine, and I'm not buying her no expensive ass pairs.
It don't gotta be
They don't have to-
expensive. He said
I said
new.
new. I don't buy.
Okay.
I
It's
go
some brand
straight-
new Vans. Vans are $20, $30, $40.
I go straight on.
Mess them up.
And what's so crazy is
They ain't
the
100.
shoes at Payless cost the same. If you go on the Nike outlet, no seriously,
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
to the straight clearance sale,
Yeah. So
they
people-
Nikes. They be the same price.
Side note, not to get off track, but people don't know that the Nike outlet is the discounted Nike store.
Yeah.
It's the store that all the Nike shit that didn't sell online, they put it in the fucking outlet store to sell at a cheaper price. You're going to find you some nice cheap shit in there. Back
All
to school,
the time.
get your kids some
People
shoes.
just got to be resourceful because, like, literally, I went to go get my son some dress shoes. I said, where the fuck? We'll go to Payless. And I was looking at the tennis shoes. I'm like,
Pay less spanking you.
these shows $26. You can literally go on Adidas online. If you're, my son got a small foot. He's still like in a 1.
Oh, shit.
It's $32 shoes on there. Fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
NMD's joints, like some tough. Oh yeah.
So you still only paying $80?
No, my oldest son is
Oh.
a fucking man. 180.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
nah,
Yeah.
but shoes for sure, and uniform. Make sure your kid got a new uniform. Don't try to give him that.
The
I don't
joke
care
from
if it's
last year.
over the summer.
No, none of that brown shit on their motherfucking they neck and they collar.
New uniform.
No.
Definitely new shoes.
Not the
One-
bathtub.
one of-
brand.
one of-
And also, like, as a child, I wanted to look sweet. So if I can go to school and I got some McDonald's, I got some breakfast,
Mhm.
or my parents bring me some lunch up there. Like I took my daughter some lunch.
That's
So
a dude.
everybody else
Okay,
probably
bring
had
your
school
kids
lunch,
some
but
lunch.
She had her piece of Lunchable. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that too. Bring your own lunch.
To the ladies, I think one thing you shouldn't do, flat iron your daughter's hair. I feel like little girls should
Or
not.
put a whole bunch of beads in them.
Yeah, especially Now I feel like braids are acceptable for
No,
for
braids
girls.
are
No,
great.
I wasn't disagreeing with you saying. I was just piggybacking off what I was saying for you brought up beads and shit. Yeah, braids are acceptable because they gonna come back looking the same. I'm tired of seeing y'all daughters with their hair all pressed and flat iron, and they come back with an afro, and then y'all be like, "Oh my God, this is not the way I sent you to school." I'm like, what y'all thought this little 7-year-old little girl was gonna do with this motherfucking Diana Ross flat iron motherfucking
Not that.
laid to the side? It's like I be hating it. Just
You know
put some
what's
braids in
annoying?
your kids' hair.
I don't care how early it is. Don't fucking bring your kids up with that motherfucking bonnet. Don't wear that motherfucker.
That's a great one.
No, you're looking like no.
I can believe in the city. I know.
Yeah, probably so in the city.
You ain't never seen that?
Moms
not
don't
this
come with your
year.
bonnet
It's
either.
cra-
Parents
man,
and
this-
children.
Man, this
Leave them
this-
bonnets
this
at
lady
home.
picked up her son the other day. Cheeks was out. I'm like, come on, shorty. Like, why you doing that much cheekage? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids around here. And then she know the motherfucker moving. Like, so you got dads up there, you know what I'm saying?
That was the point.
Yeah.
But why? That's
She's trying to snag some
and I'm not
high
trying.
five.
So I don't care. I'm not with all that. Like, a woman needs to be sexy. You be sexy. You be sexy when you go out with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, not up at your. No, it was too much cheekage moving on. She was about to knock another kid over.
So no booty shorts at back.
No booty shorts. No fucking bonnets.
No booty shorts, no bonnet.
You know what I'm saying? And don't be. I try to. Parenting is different, but I would never try to embarrass my son in front of his friends. Like, no matter what. Like, I used to be standing on the corner, and my mom would wave to all my friends, "Hey, Sean, when you're done, can you come in the house?" Cool. And then let me
Knock
have
your
it,
head
you know
off.
what I'm saying? So I will never try. Like, if my son doing some wild shit, I'm gonna give them the look, and we gonna get in the car. So man, not on the first day.
Yeah.
I don't like when people really scream at their kids. Now, if you scream at your kids in your household, but like, no, that fucks up their courage. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
Yeah, don't be screaming on your motherfucking kids.
Another
No cheekage.
don't from me. No cheekage. Too much cheekage going on around here. Another don't for me is since we are in the social media era, don't post your children's school location. My thing is we go through all this time to scrabble our license plate out when we take a picture in front of our car, but you quick as shit to say at Andrew Jackson Middle School. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, some people live peaceful lives and they don't got people looking for them. But you never, it's creeps on the internet. No. You know what I'm saying? And you put in your kid location, somebody might follow you that's attracted to you. And now, okay, I can't get you. I'm gonna pull up to your kid's school type shit. That's all.
That's some deep thing. That's some real shit though.
Go ahead, Nas.
No. I actually agree with you, but it's just not. I'm not at war with nobody.
I understood.
But the thing is, you're right. There are sick people.
Right. That's the only reason why I'm saying. I ain't saying it like a nigga, okay, I can't get you, I'm going to get your kid. Because that's possible, too, for the niggas that do live that lifestyle.
But the thing is...
But we don't.
But it's not even just that. Like, you got, like you said, creeps. Not even on no gangster shit. It's creeps. Like, I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's getting older. So, she get in middle school... She might look like she a grown woman. She already looking like that. You know what I'm saying? So I post a picture of her and then post where we at. And looking at her like...
We sitting outside like Robert.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm not
See the school my
son... Robert Kelly.
See the school my son go to...
Get out of here.
You really got to be sick because it has multiple locations. So you might see the school he goes to, but you don't know what location it is. But honestly, I got... If
you put Andrew Jackson and Suitland, it's only one.
Yeah, but he don't go to Andrew Jackson.
Right. I just named the school if he did go there.
But it ain't too many uniforms that I see that I don't know what the school is.
That don't got that
Okay. See, my kids don't go to school with embroidery on their shit. So
no, even with colors. Like I knew, like Crossland was red and black.
Okay.
Suitland, red. White and black, you know what I'm saying?
Red and black. Yeah, y'all red, black, and yellow.
You know what Gwyn Park is. You know what Oxon Hill is. So it's like, okay, you're 16. I know you live in Oxon Hill and you're wearing gold and black. Oh,
yeah.
You go to High Point.
Right. That makes sense. But
times different though. Like my
kids wear baby blue and navy. Every fucking school wears baby blue and navy. So you're making a great point. But for my kids' school, you're not guessing that.
But still, even back in the day, like. It's different. Social media is at an all-time high. Back in the day, my mother or father wasn't taking no pictures of me, posting me on those social media.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Holding a sign saying,
it wasn't on social media back then.
Steve takes pre-K 5.
It wasn't social media back then.
No, I know. I'm just
so that's not. I mean, that's a hypothetical. But if they could,
they would.
They would have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But also, you don't know what the fuck because we didn't wear no uniforms.
Yeah.
Nigga, you go to school Middle Road. Potomac, like you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So
I feel you, but I still stand on what I say.
Yeah.
Don't post your kid's location.
No,
why? It's not. Here's my question. Why? What's the point?
I never posted.
I know. I'm just saying, but what is the point?
Yeah. But I have posted a picture where it says,
there's kips, but it's 100 kips.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
I don't even post my location.
They would have to really go through every location. I don't think it's that deep.
Right. But like you also, our kids go our different.
Park,
right.
Of course, they're gonna know.
Yeah. But like I said, my kids wear baby blue and navy.
Yeah.
Every fucking school in the county wears baby blue and navy. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But it's just like if you've been around, you can kind of tell. Like I'm like, oh shit, this and that. Oh, they live over there, Hillmar Drive. Oh, they go to Samuel P. Massey.
I live in Bowie, so
yeah.
My kids go to Ernest T. Jess.
Yeah,
you looking for me, but don't tell nobody.
I hate it.
I had a girlfriend that went to that school, but I'm not gonna.
That's what cuz got shot at with the sniper, right?
Oh,
that was Benjamin Stoddard. No, that's not Benjamin Stoddard. Benjamin Tasker
and Bowie.
Yeah,
bro, they said somebody got stabbed behind my daughter's school. Like, what the like?
We got to get them out of there. That's why you got to move the buoy with me.
I'm about to say
No trouble out here.
They saying, the other time there was a shooting, we had to.
But everything's okay.
Right.
This is like every 3 days. No
Literally.
bullshit. Yeah,
That's happened in my kids'
went through
school.
some of this.
But that's how
similar
Uptown
shit,
is. It's
like,
crazy.
It's just giving away the location. Got it.
We went through some similar shit, like the DC sniper and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the DC sniper wasn't at our school. We just didn't know where the hell he was at. But this happened behind her school. Like, what if they was outside? Matter of fact, they said it was kids playing at recess. One of the teachers called the ambulance. Dude got stabbed.
So you feel like in our Pacific area, it needs to be more security at these kids' schools? Because I ain't going to hold you. I be riding past schools sometimes, and they on the main road. And the playground right there. And like I said, that just the sniper
right across the
was
street
still off
from
some
a
shit like that, or wasn't never nigga.
You don't even to that extent. Somebody can really just hop out in the van, grab him,
right.
in a conversion van, you pull off, nobody's seen him. Because that's literally, it's really people out here that are trafficking kids.
Yeah.
So it's like, honestly, like I was saying with the cross guard, like there can never be enough security when it comes to kids, because like the younger your kids are, the more defenseless they are.
What you was saying about the crossing guard earlier? Ain't no crossing.
Nah, it just needs that.
He was going to stand
Uptown has this crazy intersection. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it. Okay.
And like, it's these people don't fucking care. They trying to get to work. They just don't have no regard, or they don't have no kids, or maybe they got kids.
Okay.
But they just flying, and you got some young kids that are like basically fathers and mothers. Like, you see the oldest brother, he might be like in 5th grade, but he got 2 siblings.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there can never be enough security, in the schools. Honestly, I don't think it's enough security.
They need to update these old ass schools. Like, build a fence in the front of this motherfucker or something. Like, these Joes been around 100 years and y'all ain't did nothing. I went to St. Aug, and my little brother go there now. Bruh, the elevators still don't work. You still gotta take the steps and take all your shit up to your room. Still smell the same. Like, did y'all even touch the elevator since I've been here?
That's a HBCU.
Bro, like, that shit crazy. They need to update these schools.
We need to start donating more. Send some of these high mates.
That's government.
These motherfucking basketball motherfuckers. They need to start going to these HBCUs. Get the building fund right. Everybody know what the building fund is.
We're not gonna talk about basketball game.
Stay on task.
We talking about school. Everything is
So
school related.
Has one prominent high school player committed to at HBCU?
Yeah, Thon Maker brother went to Howard. Goes to Howard. You talking about somebody
tough,
like Lil Mikey?
Mikey, that's what I was about to say.
No.
Okay, because it takes that first, because like literally we could take over. Like, I know they don't have arenas, but you think Morgan State not gonna let you play in their gym? You think Bowie State not gonna let you play in their gym? Who they got? Luka? Who else they got? The NBA is black. That's all sports, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I think people
Except
are
hockey.
just scared to really take that. You think Braun couldn't make a league? All right, that's the only Braun mention. Let's back to the
Support HBCUs. Support HBCUs, man.
Yeah, support HBCUs. But that's the thing is, I don't know where the funding comes from. I'm gonna go with the black woman said about government funding. But like, people don't donate back. Black people don't do that.
Cause we don't know where to go to.
Yeah, black people got to know where the fuck their money going to.
I don't disagree. Like, look, I made a check out to the school, so I needed to go to the school.
Got you.
So that's on Murray had a little line.
Can I have a receipt? Yeah, print it and email. Thank you.
But I must say they are building up certain schools like Bowie. Bowie got, I want to say, whole new housing. They're building up their art centers and stuff like that. I think they've renovated their cafeterias and stuff
Didn't
like that.
Bezos' wife give them money?
So little things, yeah. And then also too,
all that money they making off these CIAA tournaments, shit. They moved that shit to Baltimore. You ain't know that?
The CIAA? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that shit in
It
Baltimore
used to be
now.
in Charlotte.
I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was in Raleigh.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's in Raleigh.
One of the motherfucking I hate North Carolina.
Anywho, and then
Oh, shit.
they just renamed Howard's Art Center after
Chad,
Chadwick Boseman.
That's dope.
So
Mm-hmm.
they
Did,
doing.
did they get Felicia Rashad the fuck out of there? Or she still there?
what did she do?
She supported Bill
Bill
Cosby
Cosby,
when
and she
he
had
got
just-
Oh,
That's
That's
a
her-
slippery
that's her-
slope.
that's her work
Slippery
husband.
slope. Slippery slope.
that's her work husband.
Yeah. I was just thinking, no, because she mentioned Howard, you know what I'm saying?
When she was teaching there.
They just like I don't like to report inaccurate information, but she was like a chairman or like a honor something.
Did
the
she go
dean
there?
of she was a dean or something, right?
She went there.
I'm not sure.
No.
But they were like, she had just became this, and then like 2 weeks later, she's like, yeah, I support. You know what I'm saying? You know, I stand behind Bill Cosby. So I ain't know if they got her the fuck out of there or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I ain't mad.
I'm trying to
Keep a black
Google
woman in business.
You trying to Google it?
Yeah, what y'all said of Howard?
Yeah, Felicia Rashad.
She she went there.
Okay.
So maybe because she went there, she probably
That gives her some accreditation.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably gave her a title.
She apologized.
She
So-
apologized for what? Because when she made the comment, she turned her comments off.
Oh yeah.
So
That's how you know people know like, oh, I'm about to say some wild shit when you turn the comments
Yeah, people will see.
on. Yeah.
Shout
No,
out to Debbie Allen.
Nah, it's this nigga I follow. I don't know him. He finally posted his girl, and he turned his comments off. And I see why he turned his comments off, because I wouldn't have posted her.
Oh,
She might got a strong ass personality. Or something,
oh,
because I
she
wouldn't-
was a
I wouldn't-
booger wooger.
Yeah.
Damn.
But there's somebody for everybody.
Hey, no
beauty
question.
is in the eye of the beholder.
If you like it, I
and
love
he's
it.
the only beholder of that eye.
Well, we're gonna wrap up this back to school night episode.
Okay.
Parent teacher conference are over. If you need to holler at me, email me in Class Dojo. And that's on Mary Had Look.
So,
Hey, oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all kids been in school since they was 1 year old. I'm sorry. Uptown, they let kids come to school at 1 year old. They fuck it. I mean, my kid is in pre-K
it's 3.
7.
It's 3.
Pre-K 7.
It's 3.
Oh, 2.5. Because if they test up, they go start at 2.
Depending on who your birthday was.
Because my man just told me today his son took pre-K twice because he started at 2. So he let him take it again. That's OC. But
You can never have
you
too
get
much
your
schooling.
ass out this
you
house.
can never have too much. No, yeah, exactly. That's why I need to go back. Because I remember every grade, these motherfuckers had a whole grade when they was in the house. We had a snowstorm. We was out for 3 days. These motherfuckers out for a whole year and a half. Fuck a panorama. But before we wrap this episode up, man, you know we like to support black businesses, entrepreneurs. Anybody got, Shooter, you got something going on? You got a black business you want to promote?
Man, you know I do home improvement, man. So
Okay.
if you follow me or you need anything, any home improvement work, anything.
Yeah,
I
give people,
get it
let
done.
them, get them your handle, man. What's
You
it
can
at?
Follow me at Shooter Steve 1031 on Instagram. Just send me a DM. Let me know what you need done, and I got you.
You be mounting TVs and shit.
Man, I don't care what it is. You need some grass laid.
Oh, you landscaping too?
Man, I'm doing everything, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a
sounds
real
good.
Migo. Okay,
Yeah, man. Jack all trees.
I ain't mad at you, freak. Motherfucking Harvard, what you got going on?
Man, I always got a lot going on. I got the pod coming. Man, I appreciate you and Brody for coming on there last week. Honestly, it's one of my favorite episodes. Man, so I appreciate y'all just, showing me love. The whole
Appreciate
gang
you, brother.
showing me love. I got Stamp Spirits, I'm making deliveries, pints,
What's Stamp
gallons.
Spirits?
Stamp Spirits is a magical sensation that I made. You know what I'm saying? It's a homemade concoction made of the finest liquors that
That new lane.
most of the young people are drinking right now. So the great thing about it is at 12 ounces, you can get it for $15. If you buy 3, I bring them to you. So guess what? There's no tax. There's no gratuity. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. Okay? No delivery charge. Flat fee. You think most of these restaurants, they pour about maybe 1.5 ounces of liquor. Yes, it's a cute drink. It's grammable, you know what I'm saying?
grammable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's people want to look. These drinks, you got to buy 7 of them to get drunk because you buy the cute drink, right? But then what you start doing? Taking shots. That defeats the purpose. Why spend 100 with them when you can spend 40 with me? And you don't got to leave.
You You better upsell.
I'm gonna tell
So
you.
I have
practice this.
anything
Prices
for
going up.
if you have whiskey, if you like whiskey, I have a whiskey drink. I do sangria. I have 2 options for tequila. I have the tequila stamp rise and the Hafarita, and then I have my 2 best sellers. That is the blend, which is a Hennessy
I
drink
love the white
right
people
here.
voice.
And also,
He switched it up real
the
good.
Larchmont Lemonade. That was my first drink. I am a native of Capitol Heights, so this is an ode to my hometown. So if you like whiskey, those are my 2 top, selling drinks. We also shout out to my business partner, Nick. Got Stamped Entertainment. We done took some L's this year, but we're going to bounce back. We're going to do the Halloween party. That's going to be fire. We're throwing a party for my birthday. And we're also going to do what I actually want to link with y'all. We're having an ugly sweater party where people are donating coats, so we give it back to the kids. So got that going on. Then we also got stamp merch. We got buckets for sale. We got snapbacks for sale. Buckets for $35. But if you purchase one and you tag our handle, I take $5 off for you. The same with the snapback, which is $45. But if you tag the handle after the purchase, I take $5 off. I'm all about helping my people if they help me.
I'm gonna tell you. And that's what Murray had a motherfucking little lamb.
Yeah.
For president.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Squeeze, what you got going on?
Well, I am a mobile hairstylist specializing in natural hair. Need some braids, some feed-ins, sew-ins, however you need. You can follow me at brokencombs.cc on Instagram. DM me.
You got them
Make your
back to school specials?
You do knotless braids?
Yes.
Okay. Faux locks?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Anything your heart desires.
Finger waves?
Yes. These hands work magic.
Okay.
And that's why Murray had a little lamb.
Purred.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to get my handle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, give
Y'all can follow me at Sonny M. Hoffa. That's SONNYMHOFFA.
Well, I'm a mobile DJ, catering
best. Don't be
and
humble.
catering and giving you these great tracks. I got to sound like my man Hoffa. I'm just providing these vibes.
You gotta put your white people
providing these vibes and the feel, because don't nothing touch you like music, and ain't nothing better than the person playing the music, and they playing the right music at the right time. And that's on Murray Had a Little Lamb. Shout out to the Love Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Fly like the wind, baby. Fly, baby. My J Bird, right? J Bird. Caw.
Wowzers.
Say nah. Y'all already know who the fuck I am, man. I'm DJ Meet You 2 times. This is the We Say.
They say.
Man, here with my man Squeaky Squeaks, a.k.a. Broken Comb. Got my man Sonny F.M. Hoffa. Say nah, I'm fucking with him. Got my man Sonny Hoffa in this bitch. Got my man Shooter, Bob the Builder Steve over there. Need your motherfucking TVs mounted. Need your grass laid. He fried that and laid to the side, red beans and gravy. He ain't too lazy. And that's what Murray Had a Little Lamb. We out, man. Y'all suck it easy. What Juicy be saying? Shut the fuck up!